Yes. So a very good morning and warm welcome to today's session. In today's session, we will learn about the verb and the object. In today's class, we are going to learn about verb and the
object.
okay, verb and its object. Worksheet 9. Okay, first of all, we need to know or we have to know what is a verb. Now, who's going to give me the answer? Hannah, come on. What is a verb, Hannah? Unmute it. Hannah, come on, give me the answer. What is a verb? Unmute it. First you unmute it, Hannah. Yes, what is a verb?
The verb is an action.
Yes, it's an action word, children. Okay, so we perform the action. Who does the actions? Who does the actions? Who does the actions? Hannah.
Swimming.
Huh?
Swimming.
What is it?
Swimming.
Okay, swimming is an action word. I'm asking you, who does the action? Who can give me the answer? Yes, who does the action? Yes, Andrea, who does the action here? You said action words are called verbs. Okay, action words are called verbs. Clear. But who does the action here? Who's doing the action?
Person.
Yes, very good. It's person. Not only person and also things and also animals. Okay, so we perform the action, animals do the action, and also things does the action. Very good, Andrea. So have all of you understood? So action means doing words or actions that we perform are called action words, and action words are called verbs. We perform the action. That is, person, animals, and things to perform the actions. So we call it as action words or doing words. So action words or doing words are called verbs. Is that clear? So we know that doing words or action words are called verbs. In today's session, we are going to learn about verb and its object. Okay, let's move on to it.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning, children. Who's that talking there? Yes. Can you see the board, children?
Yes. No. Yes.
No, no.
No. No, ma'am, we can't see the board. See the board.
Now can you see the board?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So all of you look. Okay. So today Okay, so let's move on to it. All of you keep your books down. Don't open your books. Here, who can read the sentence for me? Yes, Abhinav. Abhinav Krishna, can you read this sentence?
The driver stopped.
The driver stopped. Don't you see the sentence as incomplete, children? Who's talking?
Stopped.
Yes, wait. Only Abhinav Krishna will open. Where is Abhinav Krishna? Abhinav? Okay. So the driver stopped. Here in this sentence, the sentence is incomplete. Okay? It doesn't make sense. The sentence is complete. The driver stopped. What did the driver stop? The sentence is incomplete. So to make sense, what we have to do? We have to complete the sentence. So what did the driver stop? The car. Have all of you understood? What did the driver stop? The car. So now it makes sense. Don't children? Doesn't it make sense? The driver stopped the car. Okay? So here in this sentence, what we have to do is, first of all, we have to find the verb in the sentence. Now come on, Anai, come on, find out the verb in this sentence. Anai, unmute it.
Stop.
Stopped, very good. Stopped is the verb in the sentence. Okay, after finding out the verb, ask a question, what? Okay, in certain cases, what you will get the answer, but in certain other cases, you have to also ask a question, whom? Okay, so in this case, what will do? What did the driver stop? Come on, Anai. What did the driver stop? What did the driver stop? Yes, what did the driver stop? Okay, children, did you see the sentence? The driver stopped. The sentence was incomplete. So we wrote it there. The driver stopped the car. So we have to ask a question. What did the driver stop? What did the driver stop, children? The car. So car is the object of the sentence. Have you understood? Car is the object of the sentence. And the car is the object of the sentence. Have all of you understood? So the action of stopping passes on to the car. Happens. The action of stopping happens on the car. So car is the object of the sentence. Have all of you understood? Now, all of you listen, look here. All of you look here. The driver stopped the car. In this sentence, first of all, we have to identify the verb. Here the verb is stopped is the verb here. Okay? The car stopped. Stopped is the verb. Now ask a question. What did the driver stop? What did the driver stop? The car. So car, as we know, it is a noun, and this is the object of the sentence. Clear? Clear to all? So we have to ask a question. See here, the driver stopped the car. The driver stopped the car. So stopped is the verb in the sentence. Ask a question, what did the driver stop? So we got the answer, the car. So car is the object of the sentence. So today's topic is the verb and its object. So we are going to identify the verb. At the same time, we are going to find out the subject and the object of the sentence. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, ask a question, who? Who has stopped the car? Who has stopped the car? Sri Bhadra. Who has stopped the car? Sri Bhadra, please. Yes. Who has stopped the car?
The driver.
Yes, driver. So the driver is the subject of the sentence. Have you all understood? So when a question answers who, when we get the answer,
Yes,
the driver is the subject of the sentence. In order to find out the object of the sentence, ask a question. In certain cases, you can ask the question, what? In other cases, we have to ask a question, whom? Is that clear? In this case, it's a car, is a noun, is an object. Okay? So it's a non-living thing, so we can ask a question, what? Is that clear? So what did the car, so what did the driver stop? The car. So the car is the object of the sentence here. Have all of you understood? So the driver, in order to get the subject of the sentence, we need to ask a question, who? Okay, we need to ask a question, who? In order to get the object of the sentence, ask a question in this context, ask a question, what? In certain other contexts, we have to ask a question, whom? Is that clear to all of you? Now we'll move on to the next sentence. So here, the verb in, okay, so we have to find here the object is the receiver of the action. Receiver means what? Who is receiving the action? Okay? The verb is the doer of the action. Who is receiving the action? It is called as the object of the sentence. Have you understood? Okay? For example, Abel kicked his brother. Okay? Abel kicked his brother. So, kicked is a verb in the sentence. Who got the action? Who received the action? Abel's brother got the kick. So he is receiving the action. So his brother is the object of the sentence. Have you understood? Have all of you understood? Don't you fight with your brothers, children? Don't you fight? Don't you fight with your brothers? Okay, Arav. Okay, Arav has a brother. Where is Arav? Yes, Arav. Okay, so Arav kicked the ball. Okay, so Arav is the subject of the sentence. Who kicked the ball? Arav. Okay, what did Arav kick? The ball. So who is getting the kick? Who's receiving the kick? The ball. Okay, so that's why I told you the object is the receiver of the action. If you have a sister baby or okay, Shravan. Okay, Shravan. So I hope you have understood. Okay, so when we do something, he played with the ball. He played with the ball. Okay, so who is doing the action? Who is doing the action? The boy is doing. The boy kicked the ball. The boy is doing the action. Okay, kicked what? The ball. So ball is receiving the action and that is the object of the sentence. Who receives the action and that is the object of the sentence. I hope it's clear. Clear to all? Okay, now let's move on to the next sentence. Okay, now we are moving on to the same thing. We are going to find out the subject and the object of the sentence. Here is a sentence for you. Okay, now let me see who's going to read. Okay, Lazel, come on, read the sentence. Read. Lazel, read. Lazel, come on, unmute it. Yes. Read the sentence.
They played the drums.
Yes, they played the drums. Okay, now when first what we have to do is, first we have to find out the Lazel, unmute it. Unmute it. Unmute it, please. Okay. Now, Lazel, pick out the verb in that sentence. Lazel, pick out the verb in that sentence. Pick out the verb. Where is Lazel? Lazel is not there? Who's talking?
Played.
Okay, I'll move on to Shravan. Shravan, come on, Shravan. Unmute it. Shravan, read the sentence once more for me.
They played the drums.
Yes, they played the drums. Okay, first what we have to do is, we have to find out the verb in the sentence. Now pick out the verb in that sentence.
Played.
Played. Yes, played is the verb in the sentence. Have all of you understood? Played is a verb in the sentence. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, what we have to do? We have to ask a question. We have to ask a question. Who? Who played? Come on, Shravan. Who played? Who played? You can see here, two of them. Okay, so it is written here. What is that? Give me the answer. Who played the drums? Who played? Shravan.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, give me the answer. Who played? Huh? Who can give me the answer? Raise your hands. Who can give me the answer? Here, played is a verb. After finding out the verb, yes, Naila, give me the answer. Unmute it. Unmute it. Yes.
ma'am.
Come on. Who played the drums?
Boys.
No, I'm asking you what is written here. What is written here?
They.
They, yes, they played the drums. So, in order to find out the subject, what question we have to ask? We have to ask the question, who? Who played the drums? They played the drums. So, they is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? So, we found out the subject. Now, we have to find out the object of the sentence. In order to find out the object of the sentence, what question do we have to ask? We have to ask a question, what? What did they play? What did they play?
Drum.
Drums. So the drums is the object of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Clear to all? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, once more. Okay. Now, Anlia Rose, do the sentence once more for me. Read the sentence once more.
They played the drums.
Yes, okay. Now find out the verb in that sentence.
Played.
Played. So played is the verb in the sentence. That is the verb in the sentence. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, what question we need to ask? Come on. Who? We have to ask a question, who? Who played the drums? Who played the drums?
They played the
They played. So they is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
In order to find out the object of the sentence, Eshika, okay, Anlia. Eshika, come on, tell me. In order to find out the object of the sentence, what question we need to ask? In this yes?
Object.
No, in order to find out the object of the sentence, what question we need to ask? Here, played is a verb. So when we ask a question, who, we got the answer. Who played? They played. So they is the subject of the sentence. Again, we have to ask a question. Played. What? What was played? Drums. So drums is the object of the sentence. Is that clear? Is that clear to all of you? When you answer the question who, we'll get the answer. That is the subject of the sentence. When we ask a question what, in this context we have to ask a question what. Okay, so we'll get the answer and that is the object of the sentence. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear? Now we'll move on to the next sentence. Here. It is very clearly given here. They played the drums. Played is the verb in the sentence. Now ask a question, what did they play? They played the drums. So the drums is the object of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? Clear? Now we'll move on to the next one. All of you look at it. I'll be calling you. Okay, Advait Sibinal. Come on, Advait. 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 Yes, read the sentence.
The girl lit the fire.
Okay. The girl, why unnecessary noise there? The girl lit the fire. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the verb. Now pick out the verb in that sentence. Advait is not there. Okay, I'll move on to Amaya. Amaya, come on. Amaya, find out the verb in that sentence. Amaya,
Fire.
fire. Find out the verb in that sentence. Verb.
Ma'am, girl.
Verb, action word in that sentence. The girl lit the fire. Which is the action word there? Amaya. What is that?
Lit.
Yes, lit is the action word here. Lit is the verb in the sentence. After finding out the verb, what we have to do in order to find out the subject of the sentence? Amaya, what we have to do? Ask a question. Ask a question. Amaya, what we have to ask? Yes? Yes? Yes, Raika, come on.
Yes,
Unmute
ma'am.
it. Yes. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, here we have to find out the subject and the object of the sentence. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, what question we need to ask?
Who?
Who? Very good. Why is that your? Yes, it is who. Ask a question. Who? Who lit the fire? The girl. So the girl is the girl is the girl is the subject of the sentence. Okay? Have all of you understood? Girl is the subject of the sentence. Okay? Ask a question. Who? When you get the answer, that is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? Subject. All of you say subject. Subject. Okay? That is the subject. Who does the action is called the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? Now what we have to do? Yes, now what we have to do?
Find the object.
Object. Very good. In order to find the object, what question we have to ask?
What?
What? In this contest, we have to ask the question what? What did the girl lit? What did the girl lit?
Fire.
Yes, the fire. So the fire is the
Object.
object. Very good. Fine. So the fire is the object of the sentence. Clear? Okay.
Yes.
In some context, we have to ask a question whom also. If you're talking about people, then we have to ask a question whom. If you're talking about things, so we have to ask a question what. Okay, that I will teach you according when we do the exercises, I'll be teaching you. So I hope it is clear. First, we need to find the verb. First, find out the verb in the sentence. After finding out the verb, ask a question who has done the action. You will get the answer, and that is the subject of the sentence. Then again, ask a question what. Okay, so you'll get the answer, and that is the object of the sentence. In certain contexts, you have to ask a question whom. Okay, so that will be the object of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes. So here, the girl lit the fire. So the lit is a verb in the sentence. Ask a question, who lit the fire? And the girl is the subject of the sentence. Okay? And the next one, ask a question, what did the girl lit? The fire. So the fire is the object of the sentence. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now there is an exercise for you children. Here in this exercise, the subject is already given there, but we have to find out the object of the sentence. Okay. In order to find out the object of the sentence, we have to either ask a question, what, okay, or whom in order to get the object of the sentence. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear? So all of you open your book to page number 14. All of you open your workbook to page number 14 and we'll be doing the exercise. Are you all ready?
Am I take?
Yes.
Yes.
Take your pencils also in your hand. Yes, Adinath, see Tarun, come on. Read the first question for me, Adinath.
The horse kicked.
Yes. The horse kicked. Okay. Now what I've told you in the beginning, we have to find out the verb. Now pick out the verb. Which is the verb here in the sentence? Kicked, very good. Kicked is the verb in the sentence. After finding out the verb, then what question we have to ask? Who kicked? Who kicked here?
House.
Horse. So horse is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Or ask the question. The horse kicked what? Come on, Mohammed Ishan, what are you doing there? If it's a non-living thing, we can ask a question, what? If it is a living thing, that is human being, we have to ask a question, whom? Here, if we ask a question, what? We have to write here, the horse kicked a bucket. Okay? So, or if we have to ask a question, whom did the horse kick? Whom? So we have to write the name of a person. The horse kicked a man. Did you understand the difference here? Have you all understood the difference? Have you all understood the difference? Who is that playing in the chat box instead of... Who's playing in the chat box there? Is there anyone who's playing in the chat box? All of you, please do listen. The first question here is, the horse kicked. Okay. Now find out the verb. Kicked is a verb in the sentence. Ask a question. Who kicked? The horse kicked. If we need to get an answer of a thing, that is a non-living thing, we need to ask a question, what? So we can write there, the horse kicked a bucket. Is that clear to all of you? Or if it is talking about people or persons, we need to ask a question, whom? Whom did the horse kick? The horse kicked a man. Is that clear? So in order to get the object of the sentence, we can ask two questions. If it's a non-living thing, ask a question, what? And if it's a living, that is, we are talking about people, we need to ask a question, whom? Is that clear to all of you? Clear? Clear? If it's clear, means put a thumbs up. After finding out the verb, I'm repeating it again, all of you clearly listen. After finding out the verb, in order to find out the object of the sentence, if the question is what, then it should be non-living thing. Have all of you understood? It should be a non-living thing. Okay, what? So we can write there a bucket. If you're talking about people, then what question we have to ask? Whom did the, whom? What question we have to ask if you're talking about a human being, that is a people, we have to ask a question, whom? So we can say there, a man. Have you understood? Have you all understood? If we ask the question, what? Then it should be a non-living thing. We can write there a bucket or a tub, anything like that. Whom means we have to write people. Okay? So we can write there, it's a living thing, so we have to write there a man or anything. Is that clear? Or a rider. I hope it's understood. So here I can write there, the horse kicked what? If my question is what, anything you can do, what or whom. If my question is what, I can write there a bucket. Is that clear, children? Now you write that into your workbook. The horse kicked a bucket. Two ways we can write. Whom means it should be a living thing. Have you all finished? Okay. Now, I hope it's very clear to all of you. Now, Ayan Keshaji, come on, unmute it and read the second question for me. Ayan Keshaji, unmute it and read the second question for me. Mm. Ayan, can you read the second question? You can't unmute it, Ayan. Is there any? Okay, Mohammed Ishan, come on. I'll come to you later. Mohammed Ishan, come on. Unmute it and read the next question. The teacher
The teacher punished the
Yes, the teacher punished. The rest of the object of the sentence we have to write. Okay, so in this sentence, what we have to do, find out the verb in the sentence. What is the verb in that sentence? Come on, Ishan. What is the verb in that sentence?
punishment.
Punished. So punished is the verb in the sentence. Okay, in order to find out the subject of the sentence, we have to ask a question. Who? Who punished? Who punished? Come on, children, I'm not getting an answer.
Teacher.
The teacher, very good. So the teacher punished. So the teacher is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? I'm not only talking to Ishan. It is applicable to everyone. So ask a question, who punished? So the answer is the teacher. So the teacher is the subject of the sentence. Is that clear to everyone? Now you can ask a question. Here, the teacher punished. It can be a person. Okay, a person means what question we need to ask here? What or whom? If it's a living thing, what we have to ask? Whom? So whom did the teacher punish? Whom did the teacher punish? Come on, Ishan.
Teacher.
It can be a boy or a girl. So the teacher punished a, yes, the teacher punished a boy. Is that clear? The teacher punished a boy. Clear to all? Okay? Have all of you understood? Now you write it. It is very easier for us to write an answer there, but we need to have a clear concept on what we are writing. So this topic is about the verb and its object. So in order to find the object, we can ask two questions. What? What means in order to get an answer talking about a non-living thing. In order to get an answer when we're talking about a living thing, we need to ask a question, whom? Normally about people. Okay? So the teacher punished whom? A boy. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? Okay, Alvina, come on.
Hi.
Do the next one. Do the next one. Unmute it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, read the third question.
Harry helped his
Yes. Now what we have to do, find out the verb. Alvina.
helped
Helped, very good. That is the verb in the sentence. Very good. Now find out the subject of the sentence. In order to find out the subject of the sentence, what we have to do, ask a question.
who
Who helped?
who
Who? Okay, who helped?
Harry
Hari. So Hari is the subject of the sentence. Very good. Okay, very good. Now, in order to find the object of the sentence, what we have to ask here? Hari helped his? Whom did Hari help? Whom did he help? Whom did he help? Hari helped his?
brother
Okay, it can be mother. Okay, now you're sitting at home, you're helping your mother. Okay, maybe in the kitchen or somewhere else in the garden. Okay, in the backyard. So, Hari helped his. Whom did Hari help? His mother. So, mother is the object in the sentence. So, you just write there, mother. M-O-T-H-E-R. So, now you got the answer. So, this is the way you have to do this exercise, which is in page number 14 and 15. I hope you can do it. Will you do it, children?
yes
Will you all of you do it?
yes yes
Yes? 12?
yes yes
12, just check. 12? Okay. So children, I thought it's time. So we need to do the exercises which are there in page number 14 and 15. When you're answering it, see that you ask a question, what or whom, in order to get the answer, or in order to get the object of the sentence, ask a question, what or whom. So you'll be getting the answer. I hope you can do it. Do page number 14 and 15. The note will be sent in the WhatsApp. Okay, children, it's time for us to wind up. I hope you have enjoyed it and you have understood what is being taught today. Okay, then bye, children. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye. 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 Bye.